Hi, my name is Blaine Sorrick, and my internship this past summer was with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. The specific department of ODNR that I was a part of was the Department of Natural Areas and Preserves. This department had dedicated 138 preserves just in Ohio, and I had the opportunity to work at many in the northeast and central regions of Ohio. The preserves are designated to protect endangered species, biodiversity, and to provide education to the public. I thought one of the most interesting parts of my internship was stumbling upon organisms that I had rarely seen before, especially the plant in this picture, which is the dragon's mouth orchid and very rare to find in Ohio. A large portion of my time with ODNR was spent either on trail maintenance or invasive plant control. For trail maintenance, we would work to make the preserve as appealing as possible to the public. This would include using weed whackers, hedge trimmers, clippers, and mowers to either create new trails or improve trails that already existed to allow the public to have a better experience while walking. For the treatment of invasive plants, we had the option to either use a chemical or mechanical approach. In the top picture at Got Fen, my colleagues and I used a chemical approach with a backpack sprayer full of a Roundup solution. Now, we used this chemical approach because we were spraying large patches of cattail and Phragmites where we didn't have to worry about overspray and killing the native plants. In the bottom picture, taken at Myersville Fen, we used a mechanical approach. This approach consisted of being knee-deep in muck and pulling watercress, which we would then place in trash bags and drag up above the fen so it would die and not be able to seed and spread in further years. Many times throughout the year, ODNR will partner with other organizations and help them with their projects. I had the opportunity to help the Nature Conservancy with a project at Menor Marsh, which is located in northeast Ohio. A couple years ago, Menor Marsh burned because of a large population of Phragmites that got too dense and too dry. The Nature Conservancy has been working hard in the last couple years to remove the Phragmites and plant native species. I had the opportunity to plant a couple hundred plugs that day and drive aquatic vehicles to get around. I also had the opportunity to work with the Scenic Rivers Department of ODNR. This project consisted of catching, tagging, and relocating variegated and bluebreast darters from a river in Columbus to one down in Cincinnati to reestablish the population. We also took an assessment of the substrate to determine the type of habitat that each darter would likely be in. Throughout this internship, I was able to gain hands-on experience in the conservation field, as well as broaden my knowledge of stream ecology and remediation practices in sensitive areas. I really enjoyed this internship, and I would highly recommend ODNR to other environmental science or STEM majors. Thank you.